great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Houston Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The biggest question in college football this season, can Texas Tech be just as good this year? Off a magical 12-win season and an appearance in the college football playoff, Joey McGuire thinks they can. He believes they've got the talent to sustain the culture in their building. We'll see if the Red Raiders defense can also be as suffocating as they were last season. Things will get started here in Lubbock. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Finds a crease. It's Hughes. They were all over it.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. In these rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Left side, it's Broussard. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback changing the play. The give. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
To throw, it's Wigman. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Makes the grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. You want to talk about seeing the field. Last time out, better than 70% completion and more than 400 yards through the air.
And I tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not even talk about him preseason, but we talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me, and not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved, but I'm going to play, and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Right back to it. Bring him down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's loose. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. First play of this drive. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Moves the pocket. It's Wegman. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Turns it upfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Houston wants to play fast.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Houston. Into the end zone for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Sticky. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nicky. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Caller, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Carter. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll run it. It's Sticky. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Wigman. Right side, it's Hughes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up. Push is ahead. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Walker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Hits inside, it's Hughes. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. Goes high to pull it in. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Cuts it upfield. It's Hughes. Pass to 6. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to the run, it's Hughes. Touchdown Cougars, and they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Houston, 17. Texas Tech, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Second and long here. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short. But what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Left side is Walker. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Look out! And down he goes.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Going for a score. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Hurricanes, looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Simmons. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Rush is on. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Back's got it on the screen. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He really and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's sticky.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Using his legs, it's Hughes. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he avoids the sack.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Young. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Running inside, it's Sanford. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Wegman. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the...
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. When you have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job on the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they can't make the connection.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to throw, it's Wigman. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They give it back to him. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble.
What a lucky break for the right. I can't imagine.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Had to throw it before he wanted. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Burrowing for yardage. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback keeps it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Left side is Hughes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Hughes.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Rides to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's 3rd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They walk it off! A field goal to win it! Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.